Fears we faced. We have all grown and changed in our own ways. I used to look at my future with anxiety and even fear, and now I look at it with excitement and promise. Ralph Waldo Emerson once said that what lies behind us and what lies before us are tiny matters compared to what lies within us. I believe that to be true. We all pulled the strength from within to succeed in the goals we had set out for ourselves. We cannot change what is behind us, and we choose what lies before us. This time last year, I was afraid and unsure. We were all meeting each other for the first time, telling our stories, going out of our comfort zones. Now as I look at you, I couldn't imagine anywhere I'd rather be, or anyone I'd rather share my success with. My success is as much thanks to all of you as it is to myself. There were many times we had to hold each other up, encourage one another, not to give up, or even just be the other perspective to help each other see something that was right in front of us. Benjamin Franklin said an investment in knowledge pays the highest interest, and it certainly does. We have all invested in ourselves and our futures by being brave enough to get an education. It has been scary, difficult, frustrating, stressful, and fun, exciting, exhilarating, and rewarding. I've learned as much about myself as a person as I have academically. It will continue to be scary, and the hard work definitely does not stop here. I think we all must be strong and never give up. We need to be willing to work for the things we want. I came across a letter that I'm going to read to you to help us remember that we control our own futures. Dear Human Resources, thank you for your letter. After careful consideration, I regret to inform you that I am unable to accept your refusal to offer me employment at this time. This year I have been particularly fortunate in receiving an unusually large number of rejection letters. With such a varied and promising field of candidates, it is impossible for me to accept all refusals. Despite your company's outstanding qualifications and previous experience in rejecting applicants, I find that your rejection does not suit my needs at this time. Therefore, I will initiate employment with your company immediately following graduation. I look forward to seeing you then. Your new employee. On a more serious note, we should all be truly proud of ourselves. To think that all of this happened in the last year blows me away. It feels like a lifetime ago, and for me personally, I know I came out a different person. Just like a butterfly, we all went into it unsure of what was to come, and now we've busted out of our figurative cocoons, brilliant and ready to shine. For some, I'm sure it dragged on and felt like it was never ending. And to those who feel that way, I would like to say, you know you've been in college too long when you consider McDonald's real food. You actually like doing laundry at home. You'd rather clean than study. You go to sleep when it's light and wake up when it's dark. Looking out the window is a form of entertainment. Prank phone calls become funny again. And backpacks and highlighters become the coolest things on earth. And finally, you're sitting around making a list of how you know you've been in college too long. I want to take a moment to thank a few people. Of course, Carol and Glenn for assembling the great team you have. To all my instructors for filling me full of knowledge while still being compassionate and caring. For believing in all of us and pushing us to do our best. For rewarding our hard work and taking the time to get to know every one of us. And Shelley, you are one of my greatest inspirations in my life to this day.
I love you, Jackson.
Your words of wisdom have gotten me through many hard times. You challenged me to believe in myself and be a better person. Listened when I needed an ear, talked when I needed to listen, even told me to be quiet when I was talking at the wrong time, which was most of the time, every day. Thank you to my family for believing in me and putting up with how crazy I got while preparing for exams. Thank you to Employment Services for guiding us through, and the rest of the CDI staff and my fellow classmates. You all truly mean the world to me. As many of you know, I am now employed by CDI College, and that too is a great honor. I get the gift of inspiring others as they embark on their journeys. I get to provide them with knowledge as well as relate to them based on my own experience. If I can make their experience even half as great as mine, I will have succeeded. For the first time in my life, I feel certainty. Certainty that I'm where I'm supposed to be, and certainty that I'm on the right track. Just as Orrin Hatch said, there is a good reason they call these ceremonies commencement exercises, because a graduation is not the end, it's the beginning. Thank you.